Hello, everyone. What's up, and welcome. I am the OGGO Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. This is episode 20 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, click that I in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. If you would ever be, if you ever so kind, if you would be ever so kind as to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. That way you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, that video description and the I in the top right of the screen has a link to our link tree, which has all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. It's the best way to support the channel aside from subscribing. Make sure you go support those who support us. Also in that description is detailed information about channel memberships. Make sure you go grab yourself a membership so you can catch full event videos as well as track and car combinations that we have already raced at. Like I said, episode 20 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24 in the UMP Modified at the regional level. We got two races on tap today. No repairs needed at the moment. Sugar Bush, half mile in Tennessee, and then we've got Oswego in New York, 5/8 mile. All right, we've got all level 3 upgrades for the tire, suspension, and chassis. Engine, however, we still need $54,000 before we can upgrade, so not going to be able to do that just yet. So without any further ado, let's head to the track. All right, here we are, pit area at Sugar Bush Motor Speedway here in the mountains of Tennessee. We qualified P1, but not only P1, we tied with another driver, and then there was another one that was 3/1000ths of a second behind us. So that's 0.003. So, man, this is going to be a great night. I have a feeling already, starting on the pole of heat race number 1. Let's go. All right, top 5 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. We are starting on the pole. Here we go, getting ready to go. Green flag race. Got Tyler nicely to our outside. See if we can grab a heat race victory here. Going to send it off into turn number 1. Protect that bottom side. We got Tyler nicely. Tyson Blood directly behind us. We're going to grab the early race lead. On lap number 1, we're going to slide up through 3 and 4, and that's going to allow Tyson Blood to get to our inside. He will have the lead at the line. Tyler nicely looking to our inside as well, as we're going to stay on the top side. Not really able to make anything happen for turns 1 and 2. We'll settle back into the 3rd position. Nicely looking to the inside of Blood now for the race lead through turns 3 and 4. And he's going to have it at the line. Put Tyler nicely to the race lead on lap number 2. Blood looks back to the inside through turns 1 and 2 as we close back in on the rear bumper of Tyson Blood. Tyler nicely starting to kind of check out just a little bit as we're going to gain a whole heap of momentum here on Tyson Blood through 3 and 4. But no, we're going to maintain the 3rd position at the moment. We're going to close in on Blood once more through turns 1 and 2. Not able to make anything happen. Keep us in the 3rd position. Blood in 2nd. Tyler nicely holds on to the race lead. Ray Bollinger in the 4th place. 4th position, hunting us down. Not able to make anything happen. Off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway into turn number 1. We're going to grab the 2nd spot from Tyson Blood. But no, he's going to cross us over and grab the spot right back. So we'll give him a big old handy-dandy notebook of right rear and grab 2nd spot from him at the line. Put us back into P2. 5 laps remain. We have 5 complete. We're halfway home. I don't know why I thought it was an 8-lap race, but Tyler nicely is in his own zip code, about 2.5 seconds ahead of us at the moment. We're going to start pulling away from Tyson Blood here as we've got 4 laps remaining here in heat race action at Sugar Bush. Not a great corner entry for me there. We got to watch sliding up off a corner exit, and we're going to do just that. Well, we're going to watch doing that, but 3 laps to go now here at Sugar Bush heat race action. Heat race action. Tyson Blood still maintains. He's closing in on us on corner entry, but through the middle and exit, he's not really gaining a whole lot. So we're going to pull about an 0.8 of a second according to the handy dandy leaderboard up there at the top left of the screen. But he is not closing in at all, as we're going to have 1 lap to go. White flag is in the air. Tyler nicely out to a commanding race lead, 3.5 seconds at the moment. We've got about 1 second over third place Tyson Blood. We are running in the second position. Ray Bollinger, Mike Beasley going to be your top 5 in 4th and 5th respectively. But we're going to come home in the second position. Not a bad finish for us. We're going to start P5 in the qualified dash. Let's try to improve our starting position. Like I said, Tyler Nicely and myself on to the qualified dash. Tyson Blood, Ray Bollinger, and Mike Beasley going to join us in the A main. All right, it is A main time. We finished the qualified dash in the 6th position. We're going to start the A main in the 6th position. Metro Plumbing, our main sponsor there on the car, wants us to finish in the top 10. Let's see what we can do here at Sugarbush. It is time to go A main racing here at Sugarbush Motor Speedway. Michael Ledford finished 5th in the qualified dash. He's starting from the 5th position. Jimmy Williams finished 4th in the B main. He'll start 24th. Michael Long won that qualified dash, and he's going to roll from the pole position. We finished 6th in that qualified dash, so we will roll from the 6th position. Metro Plumbing wants us to finish in the top 10. Let's see what we can do. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Sugarbush Motor Speedway. And right off the bat, we've got a big chunk of mud right in the middle of our visor. We're going to get rid of that. Rick Conoyer jumps to the inside of us, grabs the 6th position. Now Tyson Blood looking to grab 7th from us on this initial circuit. Not able to do so. Oh, a little bit of contact with Blood there. Little bit of contact with Tyson Blood there, and he's gonna have the spot. He had a little power surge there through turns 1 and 2, as we're still stuck on this top side. Blood is hippity hopping down the straightaway there, and we are stuck here. I need to get to the bottom because I have no momentum. I can't do anything on this top side, but we're stuck here for the time being, as we've fallen back to the 10th position. And it is just a muddy mess back here. All right, now we've got a chance to drop back down. Okay, we've lost 4 spots. We've lost 3 spots now. We're going to get back by Tyson Blood, and oh my God. That mud just keeps landing right in the middle of the visor, and I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Oh, contact there with Kyle Strickler. Not very nice there, Mr. Tickler. But he's going to power back on the top side, grab the 8th place back from us. We're going to stick it back on the bottom side. Remember, we just need to finish in the top 10. Oh, heavens. Contact there screws up our corner entry into turn number 1. We're not going to be able to drop down to the bottom like I wanted. We're not going to lose any positions because of that, which is great. But lost a little bit of track. This is just a 40-lap race. Oh, my God. Okay, well, 34 laps are remaining here at Sugarbush, the half mile here. I'm really hoping a caution comes out at some point, or else this is going to be a pretty long race. 16 seconds per lap, right? 16, 17. Yeah, so 17 times 40 is a lot. What is 17 times 40? 17 times 4 would be 17 is 34. Would be 68. No, it's not going to take 686. I guess, yeah, 680 seconds. 680 seconds divided by 60 seconds in a minute. What, a little over 10 minutes? Something like that? Oh, man, that was rough. That was a terrible corner exit. And Strickler's going to get back. I'll stop doing math in my head while I'm recording. But Kyle Strickler gets back by us for the 8th position. We were briefly by him until I messed up down the front straightaway and stuffed it in the wall. But we're going to try to sneak back by him on the bottom side. Might try to throw a slider, but I know we're not even remotely clear. And he keeps hitting us. Like, down the straightaway. Like, come on, man. You're better than that. But we're going to clear him finally. Set our sights now on Drake Troutman, who holds down the 7th position. We are in 8th. -2 from our starting position. Not great, but you see there's a giant gap in between Troutman and Rick Conoyer. That is a 4-second gap. Can't keep it off the wall there, Gregory. 28 laps are remaining. Oh boy. No, I'm just kind of settling in here. There's 4 cars I can see in the mirror directly behind us that really close in on corner entry, but don't really do anything outside of that. So, yeah, I'm just kind of holding court here, or not holding court, just kind of holding steady here. In the 8th position behind Drake Troutman. 26 laps remaining at 14 complete. I don't really feel like we're closing in on him, but I think we might slowly actually be closing in. Hard to really say, to be honest. Eyeball test says yes. The timing says no. Maybe if I just try to drive it as deep into the corner as I possibly can and let it slide up, I might be able to make up some ground. But we are approaching the back of the field, so maybe that will help. Yep, and I've stopped lifting going into the corners. Just maybe tapping the brake just a teensy bit. Right there. You can see it on the controller overlay, the left trigger. When I just dab that brake pedal a little bit. Well, I had to get out of the throttle there a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty boring, not gonna lie. I don't like it when these races get strung out like this. It's not very exciting. There's not a lot of action, but hey, I've committed to showing you guys 100% races, and that is what I am going to do. All right, we've gotten by 25th place. We're approaching 24th. Williams running in the 24th position. And we will be halfway home next time by, which the leader just took right there. So very, very likely that we are going to go a lap down in the 8th position. Kind of crazy to think about. Unless a caution were to come out, which, oh man, I thought we were going to get lucky right there. We've got 2 seconds to Kyle Strickler, who's running in the 9th position behind us. 1 second ahead to Drake Troutman. Now Michael Ledford in the 6th position. He's 5 seconds ahead of us. This is just so strung out right now. Cars all over the racing surface, all over the track. And I would hate to be hand scoring a race like this. That's good entry right there. Felt good at least. We got Oswego coming up next. The first time I've been there in this car. Obviously, it's a DLC track, you know, new track. So we'll have to see how it goes. Oh man, come on, Drake, get into him. Get into one of them. We need caution. Caution. Come on. I have a feeling if a caution is going to come out, it's going to be the faster car right in front of us, right there. Get into Will Krupp. Get into him. Oh, man. 16 laps remain. Drake Troutman is the car on the bottom side, getting through all these lap cars right now. Oh, come on, slide up into him. I really need a caution. 15 laps to go. We're going to go a lap down. Leader is quarter of a lap behind us. Come on. Now we're getting into the slower cars. I think that's Jordan Weaver that Drake Troutman is trying to get by right now. Or James Walker, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Yeah, we are definitely going to go a lap down, and knowing my luck, we'll go a lap down right when the caution comes out, and we'll be stuck. 13 laps remain. Trying to get James Walker put a lap down to us now. Let's see if we can do that. Down the back straightaway. Yes, sir. He's getting ready to go 2 laps down to the leader. Drake Troutman is the car directly in front of us. That is 4 position. I do feel like I'm getting into the corner. I'm gaining quite a bit of time on him getting into the corner, but I don't really feel like I'm gaining anything coming off the corner. So a little bit of you win 1 step forward, 2 steps back type thing. 11 to go now at the line. Kyle Steffens gets passed by Drake Troutman to go a lap down to the 7th place car. All right. 10 laps remain. That time by. I do believe the leader of the race is right behind us now. I don't think we've got any cars between us. Let's see if we can get by Kyle Steffens here. This time, yes sir, we do. Got him cleared. Now we've got 1 car between us and the race leader, but I will say the lap cars have been very respectful of getting out of the other car's way. I will not be that way with the race leader. I am going to maintain my line because this is the line I've been running practically the entire race. If he's faster than me, yes, spin out. No, I needed them to spin out. But yeah, if he's faster than me, he can find a way around. That's really the long and the short of it. Yellow or the blue flag with the yellow stripe or orange stripe or whatever. That is not a move over flag. It is a hold your position flag. There are faster cars approaching. And you can see in the mirror right there, he is directly behind us now. So 6 laps to go. He just got the 5 to go. And if we can hold on for 5 more laps, I will be astonished. But yeah, like I said, if he's indeed faster than us, he can find a way around. I'm not just going to lay over and let somebody pass me. And we've caught Drake Troutman now, surprisingly. Looks like that contact he had with Weaver might have actually slowed him down just a tick. See if we can gain 1 more spot here in these final 4 laps of this race. Leader just got 3 to go. Oh, get into Troutman. Just a little bit of contact there. See if we can make something happen here down the back straightaway. Yes, sir. We did it. And there goes the race leader. So a little bit of 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Oh, man. Oh, crap. I screwed that up quite a bit, didn't I? Oh, I could actually feel the car hit the cushion there. Wow. All right, Troutman gets back by us. See if we can cross him over here coming off of turn number 4. We're going to have a good run. Oh, going down the front stretch, but we've got what? This is the final lap. So if we're going to make it happen, we've got to make it happen here. Let's see if we can get by Drake Troutman. We're just going to send it. Nah, I can't. I'm too far away to full send it. But it looks like we're going to come home in the 8th position. And, of course, Alan Weiser and Troutman get together way too late. But yeah, we're going to come home 8th. Not a terrible race for us, and especially when only 6 cars finished on the lead lap. So not a terrible race, like I said. 8th position. We finished in the top 10. Sponsor's going to be happy with that. Still 10th in the point standings. Kyle Strickler is in front of us by now 3 points. And Mike Beasley and all. See, I didn't see Mike Beasley at all this race because he's in 15th. So I gained 10 points on him, but I still didn't. I feel like I didn't gain anything. So decent payout or decent earnings here from Sugarbush, 14,843, and then 400 skill points plus 1952. That's what, 2352. All right, not a bad day at Sugarbush. Let's head back to the race shop. Get ready for Oswego. All right, back at the race shop. Checked off another sponsor goal. Top 10. No repairs needed, so I'm definitely happy with that. Excuse me, a little chunk of bonus money in our pockets now. Oswego in New York, where Super Dirt Week is taking place. I think it's this week, is it not? But so what can we do here? I don't think we're going to get top 5s. I do think we can do top 15s. So we'll go with the normal sponsor incentive. Oh, we have a new crew chief. We'll have to go assign Christoph Boguslaw. Man, that's a bogus law. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, so UMP Modified crew chief. We're going to gain 5% with Christoph Boguslaw. We're going to hire him for $850. All right, so we got a little more proficiency there. We're going to go back racing in the UMP Modified at Oswego Speedway, home of the Super Modifieds. Again, we need 54,940 before we can get the next engine upgrade. Oswego is a 5/8 mile track, 40 laps, $28,000 to win. Got a long drive ahead of us from Illinois up to New York. Let's get it. Let's head on the road and get to Oswego. All right, back in the pit area here at Oswego Speedway. We qualified in the 13th position after an extended practice session. We had to mess with the custom setups for once. And there it is if you want to take a look at it. All I've really messed with is the left rear spring, the left rear tire pressure, the rear weight, cross weight, left weight. I fiddled with those a little bit. The rear end ratio I moved around, and then the steering offset I moved around as well. So if you want to, pause the video, take a picture, take a screenshot, do whatever you have to do. Those are the settings or the setup I'm using for this specific race or specific track in this car. But yeah, heat race action here at Oswego. Let's go. All right, here we are. Heat race at Oswego Speedway. No controller anymore because I just realized I hadn't had it plugged into my computer. So we're just going to forego that for the rest of the video. Apologies there. All right, here we go. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Oswego. Long straightaways mean you got to keep it nice and straight, which is easier said than done. We're going to get a good start through turns 1 and 2. Zeke McKenzie, Michael Long hop out to the early race lead. Michael Long with the lead. Zeke McKenzie in the second position. We're going to hold third at the line. You got Tyler Nicely and Devin Reynolds hot on our heels as we go down the back straightaway. Lap number 2. Send it off into turn number 3. Let it drift up. Hit the cushion. Late. That wasn't really an apex. It was more of a late diamond, but we're going to get a little wibbly wobbly down the front straightaway. Nicely looks to the inside. Not anything happening. We're going to hold on to the third position at the moment. Remember, top 4 to the A main. I certainly don't want to have to run a B main at this track. All right, grab a tear off. 7 laps remain. Michael Long out in his own zip code at the moment. Seems to be the trend here with heat race leaders going off on their own. And I did see a little bit of red on the old tachometer there on the bottom right-hand side corner of the screen, so I might have to adjust the gear ratio to a little smaller number, taller gear. So yeah, I might have to adjust that just a little bit because of the line that I'm running. This higher line, late apex, especially through turns 3 and 4. Yep, I saw it flicker there a little bit too. Oh, into the wall. Don't let Nicely capitalize. That is not so nicely. All right, there we go. We're able to hold on to third. He's going to look to the bottom here, I assume. Yes, he is. And slam the door coming around here. 4 laps to go. Close off that bottom. Don't let him throw a slider at all. Quite a bit of a distance back to 5th running Devin Reynolds, who is the first man out. From the A main, able to run through that middle groove there, and that was a pretty good line there. We had 17,943. Not a bad lap, if I do say so myself. Car got a little tight there through the center, so I may have to. I don't really want to loosen it up because it just seems like I'm asking for trouble if I do that. 2 laps to go here. Nicely. About a half second behind us. Stupid bugs are still in here. He's going to send it on the top side. Not really able to make it happen. I kind of assumed he would try to drop it down. He's going to stay top side. Not really trying to make a move there, though. So we'll block the slider. Come around here off of turn number 4 down the long front straightaway in New York. And we're going to come home third in the heat race. We will start 13th in the A main. I think our sponsor wants us to finish in the top 15, so got a good shot of doing that. Michael Long gets the race win. Zeke McKenzie will join him in B qualified dash. Myself, Tyler Nicely, headed to the A main with them. Everybody else to a consolation race. All right, a main time here, and I just remembered I need to boop do that, and I'm actually going to go. Oh, I can't go any lower there. Okay. What can I do? I'm actually going to go up 1 pound on the left rear air pressure. So, all right, that's gonna hopefully give me less stagger. So when you change air pressure on the tires, you're actually changing the size of the tires as well, especially in the middle. So even though you have stagger, you can build stagger in. The best and easiest way to do that is with air pressure. You can't like physically make a tire bigger or smaller with anything but air pressure. So yeah, a main time here. We're going to save that. What is it? I think it's 40 laps. This should be an interesting one. UMP Modified at Oswego, which I don't think has ever happened before. They run big blocks there during Super Dirt Week. But hey, there's a first for everything. Let's go. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. A main time here at Oswego. Devin Reynolds finished 4th in the B main. He'll start 24th. Mike Beasley finished 10th in the dash. He'll start from the 10th position. And Jeffrey Carter rounding out the field in 25th after a 5th place run in the B main. We finished 3rd in heat race 3 after qualifying 13th. We're going to start 13th here on the field. Got to watch it. Getting wibbly, wobbly, bibbly, bobbly down the front straightaway here. All right, we're able to keep her kind of straight and whatnot, but we're going to go off down the back straightaway. I don't know why the cars do that. They get really wobbly on the initial starts and restarts, but sponsor boys want us to finish in the top 15. We are solidly there in the 12th position at the moment, looking to gain a few more spots, but there comes Rick Conoyer to our inside. Oh, we got a little bit of contact in front of us. Everybody gets woed and slowed. We're still green, though. Let's look to the inside of Zeke McKenzie, inside of Drake Troutman. Conoyer there rolls up to the top 10 with that big charge. Oh, wow. Pulled the left front there a little bit after a little bit of contact. And I can't tell if we're clear or not. I really need to arc that entry down the back straight. We're going to get to the inside of Drake Troutman. We are now in the 11th position. We're going to grab that high entry, low exit here through both corners. I stand corrected. I guess we're going to have... Oh, boy, Conoyer. Oh, my gosh. That wasn't just me, right? He slowed down a lot, right? Oh, my gosh. Now we're going to have some front end. Oh, we got damage all around. All around the car, there is damage. All right, so we just got to be aware of those guys checking up quite a bit through the middle of 3 and 4. Like right there, you see that? He slowed up so much. Does it happen through 1 and 2, though? Oh, big contact. I think that was Beasley. Yes, it was. And Conoyer gets woed and slowed, so we're going to capitalize. Beasley got up in the air. So let's see if he checks up here through 3 and 4. Not really. Conoyer has really been the only one that's done that so far. We're going to try to oh, boy. Wow. I'm not entirely sure how I was able to hold on to that, but we're going to lose 10th. We're going to lose 11th at the same time as Rick Conoyer living up to the nickname of the Destroyer. We're going to try to look to the inside of Drake Troutman once more. We've done it before. Let's do it again. Man, that's annoying, to say the least. But Tyson Blood out to the race lead. I haven't said that yet, but yes, Tyson Blood out to the race lead. I have no idea who's behind him. Okay, now let's look to the inside of Drake Troutman as we turn the car down off the second turn, down the back straightaway, drive it hard into turn number 3, get a run off of turn number 4, and clear him, yes sir, put us in the 11th position once again. Now, Rick Conoyer stands in front of us in a top 10 position here at Oswego Speedway. This time by, we will be 10 laps complete as Drake Troutman tries to get back by us. Again, we're going to power by Rick Conoyer at the line, give us the spot. He's going to boogie on to the bottom side and get right back by us through turns 1 and 2. Troutman to the top side. He's going to have the spot. Holy balls. What is going on here? Zeke McKenzie comes out of nowhere. Tries to get by us for the 12th position. And he's going to do it momentarily, at least. Oh, boy. See, we just can't keep it straight coming out of the corner. Let's see what we can do here. And that piece of mud is right in my vision. And look at all those sparks coming off the front of the car. I don't know if you could see that, but there's a lot of them. All right, we got a second and a third. Back to the next car, James Walker and Travis Vandentop. We got a gaggle right here, though. Let's see if we can get a 3-for-1 special. Rick Conoyer, I'm okay getting into you because you're a D-bag today. I don't know Rick Conoyer in real life. I'm assuming he's not a D-bag, but hey, we're going to grab 2 spots there. Nice blue light special from Kmart, 2-for-1. That was our fastest lap of the race. Let's go ahead and check out what it was. 1787. Okay. Now Drake Troutman is between us and a top 10. We're going to slide up to the cushion and power off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway as we come around into the flag stand. This time by, we will have 15 laps complete. 25 to go. Enter turns 1 a little higher than normal. Spark it off the wall. Drive down to the bottom. Yes, sir. There we go. That's the line we want to be running. Through 3 and 4, we're going to try and keep it right at the top of that slick spot. The black stuff. And kind of same thing in turn number 1. Turns 1 and 2. That's where... Yep, that was our fastest lap of the race. Again, 6th fastest lap ever, actually. So that's the line we need to be running. Okay, we finally figured it out. Not at the very bottom, not at the very top. Right at the edge where the black hits that light brown dirt. And we have pulled away significantly over Rick Conoyer and Zeke McKenzie. 2.5 seconds to Conoyer. Almost 2 seconds. Well, now it is 2 seconds to Zeke McKenzie. So we got 66 tear-offs remaining. So I'm not worried about that at all. We have 21 laps to go at the line, and I can't tell if the cars in front of us are... Oh, Troutman slowed up so much right there. I had to get on the binders. I can't tell if the cars in front of Troutman are lapped cars or if they are position cars. But 2 seconds does seem to be about what that distance is to those cars in front of us, with Casey Burdett in the 9th spot. So all we need is something to happen, I think, or grab a really good run off the corner or something like that. If we can grab the 10th spot from Drake Troutman, we got a good run down the back straightaway. And, almost make a little bit of contact with him where we do not. Put us into the top 10 from 13th. Casey Burdett, Kyle Strickler, the 2 cars directly in front of us. They are for position. I was able to confirm that visually. I think if we run right through the black stuff or right at the top of the black stuff, we're able to make some moves here. So 18 laps to go. We're on the back half of this race now. We are more than likely going to be going a lap down, as the leader is now on the same straightaway. Well, he's kind of on the same straightaway as us. Tyson Blood holds on to the race lead. Not sure where anybody else is after that, but that is the current situation. Casey Burdett and Kyle Strickler having some trouble getting through the back portion of the field. We're going to get to the inside of Carter. I think it was Jeffrey Carter. I think that's who that is, as Drake Troutman closed in quite a bit on us as we were trying to get by that slower car, but we are going to be able to do so no problem. Hold on to 10th place. Jacob Marker, now the car in front of us. He is a lap down with Casey Burdett in front of him. And I'm going to say that's Devin Reynolds in that white car that just got passed by Casey Burdett. Got to be real careful to not over-index the car. Don't get it too yawed out, too sideways, or else it will snap on you. There we go. Hit that diamond in the center. 14 laps are to go. Oh boy, that's not exactly what I want to do, but hey, it kind of worked. But all right, there we go. All right, that was a good corner entry. Car's going to get loose about right there. Oh, it didn't that time. Okay, Cale Brown now in front of us. running in the 22nd position. We're going to try to stay off of them. And we do. We're going to power by on down the back straightaway, kinda, and put us into the 10th position now with Cale Brown a lap down behind us. All right, I gotta sit up in the chairs. This is starting to get interesting. We're starting to reel in Casey Burdett in the 9th position, as I think we've had a better go getting through these slower cars. I'm not sure if I just saw the tachometer down in the bottom right flash a little red, but if it did, I don't think it's going to hurt us too terribly much. Ooh, Strickler making contact with the slower car of Lucas Lee. Don't know if y'all saw that, but it might slow him down just a little bit. Car's going to get loose right here. Oh, it didn't. See, I keep expecting it to get loose there, but I think the adjustments I made are helping with that. We've got 10 laps to go. We're going to make contact now with Lucas Lee. He's probably not happy. He's getting used up running in 21st. Very uncharacteristic of him. We've now closed in on Casey Burdett for the 9th position. We're going to slide it off the wall there a little bit. Maybe drive it down here at the bottom. Let it slide up off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Run it in through the middle. I love how there are multiple grooves at most of these tracks. We're going to look to the inside. Not able to make anything happen. Casey Burdett holds on to that 9th position. For the time being, we're going to hit the diamond, drive it down the back straightaway, throw it in deep here, down on the bottom of the turn number 3, slide up in front of Burdett, put us into 9th, as we are going to have 7 laps to go at the line. Kyle Strickler now between us and an 8th place finish. And I'd love, man, we started, 13th, right? So we are plus 4. As of right now, Strickler slows quite a bit coming off of turn number 4. We're going to grab a good run. We got Will Krupp now a lap down. Oh, can't really tell if he made any contact with Strickler. I don't think he did. That's the wall. I guess it's going to slow us down quite a bit. Yikes. Didn't want that to happen. We will have 5 laps to go at the line this time by. Let's look to the inside of Will Krupp. See if we can get by the lap car of Krupp. Yes, sir, we do. Oh, we're going to have a terrible entry here. Oh, a little bit of contact with Krupper. We got to get by him as quickly as we possibly can. There we go. Okay. 4 laps to go now. Kyle Strickler starting to pull away a little bit as he gets by Alan Weiser, who's running in the uncharacteristic 19th position. Usually runs a little better than that, but hey, we all have bad days. All right. See if we can close in on Strickler, make something happen in these last 3 laps. Tyson Blood, race leader, closing in on us. See if we can hold on to the lead lap. I think our tires are starting to go away here because the car is getting very, very loose. Oh, Strickler. Oh, Strickler made contact with a lap car. Gets spun out. We're going to get kind of collected. I think we've got a little bit of damage. But I don't think it's going to hurt us too much. We're going to have a green-white checkered finish, I believe. All right. Yep, we've got aero damage. Like I said, I don't think it's going to hurt us too terribly much, but we got to be careful here to not let it get into our heads. So pull a tear off. All right. Oh, man, going to come white flag here. 1 lap to go, not presented by Credit One Bank. We're still in the 9th position. We had a good run going there. Good beat of momentum. Casey Burdett not able to mount any sort of charge to try to get by us for the 9th position. We're not really able to mount any sort of charge. Well, maybe we are. Drag race down the front straightaway. Give us 8th. Yes, sir. Love it, love it, love it. That was really weird. All right, we're going to come home in the 8th position. Jordan Weaver gets by Tyson Blood on that green-white checkered restart for the race win. Blood comes home 2nd. Michael Long 3rd. Ray Bollinger and Kyle Steffens going to round out your top 5 here at Oswego Speedway. All right, wrapping things up here from Oswego Speedway. We finished in the 8th position. We lost a spot in the point standings? How does that happen? Oh, come on. We lost a spot in the point standings. I bet it was Tyson Blood that jumped us. because he finished second. Yep, he gained quite a few points there. So 11th in the point standings now. Not a bad race day for us, though. We're going to walk home with, or drive home with $22,782, 400 skill points, 2,425 skill points in total. From Oswego Speedway, we got to head to the race shop, get ready for the next 2 races. All right, back home from New York, 43,723 in the bank. We got some repairs we got to make before our next event. Really close to unlocking the World of Outlaws level of race. I think it's it's the national level, but we got 2 more races coming up next. I-55 in Peevely, Missouri is the very next race, and then Prairie View. I think we've already raced at Prairie View, if I'm not mistaken, but I will have to double check that. Before we do that, though, let's make some repairs to the vehicular right here. Repair those tires, and we'll repair the engine as well. Now, if I look at my little spreadsheet right here, yes, we've already raced at Prairie View, so next episode, you'll see I-55. Prairie View will be a members-only video, and then, then Port Royal. Oh, I hate Port Royal. Port Royal, Williams Grove, not favorite tracks of mine. So, and that's gonna be a long one, half mile, 50 laps. So, but yeah, tomorrow you will see I-55 and Port Royal, which is a showcase race, a new sponsor opportunity there. But yeah, that's going to do it for us here today. Episode 20 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching and joining me today. And we'll catch you next time.